Welcome, Earth signs. Welcome back to the Mystic family. If you are new, welcome, welcome. And if you're back again, then I just love and appreciate your energy. This is a timeless reading. So when it gets to you, it's meant to be for you. This could be for you. This could be for your person or someone in your immediate energy. Either way, the energy is interchangeable. So take it as it comes. And if it doesn't apply, let it fly. It's that simple. And we already have a card jumping out. Oh, it's the soulmate card. Let's see if we can get this light in. It says, a new love is right here for you. Either an existing romance is upgrading or someone new is approaching. Either way, it is a reflection or a mirror of your inner love. Someone has been working on themselves, haven't they, Earth signs? You've come into a new appreciation of who you are and your worth. And the universe is going to reflect that back to you in the people around you. What else do we have? Spiritual practice. See, I told you, you're doing the work. Okay. There we go. Time to visit an ashram, church, or attend a sacred ceremony for some spiritual fulfillment. So I'm getting that you're really, as you're upping your practice, you're also looking for more. You're looking for someone to help guide you. You feel like there's more out there, but you're not really sure how to get a grip on it, is what Spirit's saying. You may also be getting a draw to ancient Egypt, some of the mythology there. And as we say, that take flight. So a journey, a physical journey might be on the cards for your spiritual practice and your growth. So this says, your Merkaba chariot light body is all prepared to take you aboard its next flight. This will be beyond all beliefs. Hold on, for big changes upon you. There is big change. I'm feeling big change energy here, but it's not happening to you. It's happening for you. Like, you created this, is what Spirit's saying. Let's get some tarot going and see where this leads. Now, if this is resonating for you, please hit the like button. If you're new, please subscribe. I absolutely adore watching the channel grow. I do. And every time a new I get a notification for a new subscriber, I literally do a happy dance. Like, each one of you is so important to me. Now we have the Page of Pentacles. This year, I feel like this year for you, or the last year for you, has been fast moving internally. So you've felt all these changes happening, but you're yet to see them in the physical. You almost feel like your physical's not catching up with you. So you may still be, or you may be in a job you're not comfortable with. You may be inside, it's like you're a brand new person, but externally it feels like not enough's going on, not enough's changing. The Page of Pentacles tells me that this will move. It's just slow moving because sometimes to get the inside to reflect on the outside, it takes a little longer, and you're also speeding through your growth, which is making it a little hard for the external to catch up, but it will. You may also feel like you're leaving people behind as you're growing. You may be feeling that the connection between you has got so much further than it used to be because you've become someone else, and it's almost like when they used to almost be like energetically sitting across from you, and now you're sort of staring at them from the other side of like a football oval. Now, what do we have here? The Knight of Pentacles. So we are moving from, I don't throw the cards all over the room, we are moving from the page to the Knight. So it is uplifting. It also could speak of this soulmate, this love connection upgrading or taking itself to a new level, is that they've moved from this Knight and this page energy, this sort of novice, like a newbie, into someone a bit more adept and a bit more able to sort of hold their own, is what I'm hearing. So before, they might have been kind of struggling in the reality of things, like maybe they weren't able to hold down a job, or they kept finding themselves in trouble, and it just felt like one sort of mishap after another. They're leveling up. And I think they're leveling up to meet you where you're at now. And maybe it was a bit rocky before as they were trying to sort of find their grounding, and they were watching you sort of move away from them energetically. And I think for a while they might have felt like, I'm not taking these, but the Knight of Swords has fallen out. I think this might have been a rocky time for you and whoever this person was. It could be friends, it could be a partner. As you were all trying to find your footing in what seems to be this new experience for you. But the fault tells me that regardless of how fearful it was, you took the leap anyway. And that's why Spirit's coming in to sort of bless you in this realm, like in the physical. Like you've been blessed spiritually because you did that work. Spirit's going to pull that through into the physical. So I'm seeing holidays, I'm seeing new jobs and pay rises. So financially, things are going to start getting a lot easier. And as that happens, that opens the door for you to be able to keep evolving and keep moving forward and find new ways to practice your sort of spiritual beliefs that you're coming into. The Magician has come out with the Sun, which these two together, wow, this is amazing. The Magician is sort of taking your world into your own hands, like realizing you create your own reality. And I feel like this sort of just at some point during the year resonated for you, and it really hit home just how much control you have over your internal world, which reflects into your external world, which could have caused a bit of frustration while this Page of Pentacles was still hanging around. It felt like you weren't having, it resonated with you and you knew that you had that control, but you weren't seeing it. The Sun's telling me that this is where it all starts to happen. So it just took a while to catch up, but it is catching up, and you will see the after effects of that situation come into fruition. Oh, and I'm also seeing that I have a card turned upside down in my deck. The Ace of Swords. Perfect, perfect. This is the start of clarity. This is the start of truth. This is all the things you've been longing for and looking for in your world around you coming to you. It's new beginnings. They're also blessed beginnings is what I'm hearing. All right, what else is coming through? Okay. We have, okay, so we have Temperance. That's the healing work you've been doing. That's finding the balance and helping people around you come into balance as well. I feel like as you're moving forward, you're allowing, you're holding space for the people around you to move forward too. I feel like people are coming to you and asking you questions about, I see change in you. What have you done? And how do I get it? Or they're curious about it and want to come to you. So it might be time to start sharing your story. It could just be as simple as a Facebook post or writing a book, or just some way to get your story out so the people around you know that it's possible, and sort of the tips and tricks to do it as well. The Empress tells me you may have already had this thought, like you may have been getting pushed by your guides to start sharing, but you've kind of been in a hold at the moment, like almost fearful to get out and speak up. Some of you may have left really dire situations and changed your whole life around. And the Ten of Swords has come out with the Eight of Cups, which tells me that the situation, whatever it is, it's already over, or you've already made the decision. And whatever it is, you're walking away from a life that you thought would be your be-all and end-all, but it turned out not to be, and you sort of start to put you first, and everyone around you has seen what a dynamic change that has made. You're not only doing better, but you're looking better. And I know it's not about looks, but it's showing. Everything you've done in here is showing on your face, like you're shining. Okay. Now, I'm getting that around your emotions and around love and everything like that, you're still very fearful. The Page of Cups has come up, which tells me you're almost too scared to, for anyone that's single, you're too scared to take a leap. You're too scared to sort of trust in other people. For others of you in a relationship, it may mean that you're feeling like there's not enough depth there at the moment, and you're wanting it to level up. But we hear from this soulmate card that that will come in, that is going to happen for you. And it will start to balance. Like, you may find in your relationship, and it may not be something you want to end because you have all these great aspects of it, it's just lacking somewhere. That's what this Two of Pentacles is telling me, that it's, and all these Pentacles tells me that it's really lacking in a physical sense. So it may be money, or you may not be living together, it may be affecting your dynamic, but that's going to start balancing out. So it may be that your person steps forward and says, I want to take this to another level. It's working really great. They may have been fearful in the past to, oh, these cards are jumping out. They may have been fearful in the past to sort of take that leap. Just because of past hurts. And as I say that, the Three of Swords comes out. And this is a broken heart. And they may have had a broken heart. And I feel like you may have chipped away at them to sort of heal again and uncover all those hurts. And it may have been a bit rocky at that stage because they may have been equating what they were bringing up to heal to do with you. So I feel like they've come through that. They've really leveled up, or they're about to level up. And with that comes a sense of release and that sense of clarity. And from there, they're going to work with you rather than against you. I feel like for a long time they may have been working against you, almost trying to shut down your advances because they weren't ready. They were so overwhelmed. They're going to start working with you, and as a team you'll be able to grow and become abundant. I hear abundance is going to be a big player in this relationship. So if you haven't met them yet, this will be something that will take off the ground. You won't feel so restricted abundantly because you'll have sort of like a partner in crime, if that makes sense. Now, if this is for work, if you're struggling to, I'm hearing there is a group of people out there who are struggling to get a business off the ground and something they've really wanted to get moving, but they've almost been too nervous to do it on their own. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with wanting. Primarily, we are tribal people. We want to be working with other people. It's our survival mode. So it's okay to want other people to come in, and I feel like this person, that you will have someone come in to help back you financially or to help you make decisions, which will give you the confidence to push forward. Now, I feel like sometimes, and I'm just going to throw this in there because it's coming up, and it's a real pet peeve of mine, that people think you're worth nothing unless you can do it alone. But that's not how we're built. We're built to crave other people, and that's okay. There's nothing weak about needing somebody else. As long as it's not at your detriment and you're finding people around you that can help you and not hinder you, there's nothing weak about needing somebody. The Moon. So if I feel like that message was definitely for someone, and you don't have to hide the need to want people around you. It's okay. You don't have to feel shame for that. Especially for women, you know, for so long, unless we were independent, we sort of were seen as vulnerable and weak. And I feel like the masculines are really leveling up, and we have to give them some credit for that because they are able to come in and respect our boundaries. It's just about finding someone on your level. Now, with that, the Queen of Pentacles has come up, and what it's reminding me to say is that you are capable of doing it yourself. Of course you are. Anybody is. We're all capable of anything we put our mind to. It's okay. And if you want to go it alone, that's okay. That's the thing. There is no right or wrong. It's what settles your soul. Oh, that was a bit ranty. I felt Spirit coming really close for that one, which isn't ideal because it always heats me up, and it's quite a warm day here in Australia. So if I break out in a brow sweat, we know why. It's Spirit's fault. Okay, do we have anything else coming out? Or do they want me to move on to another deck? We'll go one more shuffle. Okay, that is more than enough. I'm going to take all of them. And the story unfolds. Here we go. Wow. They've come back out together again in another deck. Look. You can't make this stuff up. Where did it go? And the other one seemed to have, oh, there it is. Oh no, similar enough. But we have that swords and that cups. It's battling with your mind and your heart. It's using your thoughts and your heart, like aligning them to get the best for what you want in this life. And there is definitely someone here, this message is coming out so clear, they've walked away from a situation and empowered themselves. The Seven of Swords has come up. There we go. I feel like there's a lot of trickery going on. It took a lot for you to sort of see past that veil and to take that leap and step into something new. And for some of you, you've gone through this energy so intensely in the past that you're almost scared to step into something new because it just feels so overwhelming. It's almost like you don't know if you can trust your own thoughts because you fell so deeply for this person. But what Spirit's saying to me is that, and they want you to hear this, is that everything we go through is for a reason. So don't beat yourself up about being in certain situations or putting up with certain things. Sometimes it's both our lessons. You know, maybe that person needed to feel loved unconditionally even though they kept stepping all over you, and that taught them something about their self-worth that they hopefully will grow from, and that you learnt your worth by having someone sort of highlight to you just how much and just how far you'll go for someone who's not filling your cup back up. So these are lessons that needed to be learned, and you don't need to carry any shame from them or feel like you were done. And you were done wrong by, but you don't have to feel like it's the be all and end all. That was your lesson to learn, and you will grow from it, and beautiful things will come. Now, this community card keeps coming back up. There is definitely someone, you're definitely coming into a group, either a group of people that are going to help you move forward. You're going to have help with a business if you want to move forward with that, and you have an idea and you sort of need someone to sort of fill other roles in that journey. Or your person is coming into that. So they're coming into learning who they are and what they need, and it's going to help you. And they may also start seeing a counselor of some sort to help them. Now, the Six of Cups has come up. It's a very nostalgic energy, or it could be a past life energy. You may have a connection with this person that makes you think, wow, I've known this person before. And then we have the Seven of Wands. So on that note, with the Seven of Wands, I'm feeling like when all these changes were going on, there may have been people around who were having their opinion and gossiping and all those type of things, and you may have become, your life may have become general gossip, which is very distressing because this is your emotions and it's everything you're going through. And you may have found yourself in a position where you were defending your actions or defending why you did something. Spirit's saying, no more, no more. Don't defend yourself to people because they only have ears to hear what they want to hear. And if they're already gossiping, they already want drama. So unless you're going to come with them with some more drama, they're going to feel that in themselves anyway. So Spirit's saying, just don't explain yourself anymore. We're going to go with one advice card. Which one are we going for? Spirit's not giving me a lot. We're going to go with this one. There we go. Soul family, call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. It's pretty much the exact same message that's been coming out. Your people are coming to you, your person is coming to you, and the people around you are either going to level up and be those people, or new people will come in. So thank you very much, Earth Signs. I really appreciate it. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe. Please hit the like button. It helps me out so much, and thank you all.